Well, February is known as the month of love, but why not make every day romantic?
Oh, and you can. Here with a few romantic ideas to get out of town. Lisa Hettinger for L&L Travel. It's good to have you back, Lisa.
Thank you.
So glad that you're
Great
joining
to
us
see
here
you.
on CI Living. How many places do you think you've been?
Well, Matt, I've been doing this for 35 years, even though I'm only 45.
Yes.
So I can
Started
actually say I
young.
could probably write a book on all the
Yeah.
places. It's easier to say where I haven't been than where I
Oh.
have been. So let's start the bucket
Let's
list.
do it.
Yeah, these are places we need to see.
Romantic ideas.
I really highly recommend these hotels. They are the most romantic on earth, and I would really recommend you put them on your bucket list.
Okay.
So we're going to start from the Greek islands. Santorini has a Mystique luxury collection sitting in the cliffs.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that resort is really sitting high above the mountains in the cliffs. It's absolutely
pool.
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and what you're seeing there is actually the pool, and then like the little dining area, and then the little villas or like the little bright lights you see. It is amazing. Bucket list.
Yes.
Greek island of Santorini, Mystic Luxury Collection. Then you can also go on and back to the States. In California, you can find picturesque, absolutely picturesque chateaus near the wine country in Sonoma and Oakhurst. This is one of the famous chateaus. My French isn't very good, but it's Chateau de Siroux.
That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Me too.
But you see that picture, Lisa? My God, the room.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
Are you
almost
staying
feel
at
like you're in a
Versailles?
palace, you know?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Like you're in California, but the wine country has beautiful places to stay, and also other little tiny ones if you don't want to be so fancy.
What about Italy? That's
Well,
romantic.
we've got a couple of the Italian properties on the list. One is in Capri, and it's the JK Palace. Look at, there's
There it is.
another beautiful scene in Italy. You get the Italy and the Greek islands, and you get that view of the water, and oh my goodness. And they do a lot of resorts in the cliffs and along the edges of the water. So it's breathtaking.
Yeah.
So beautiful.
Are these all
And it-
places you've been?
I have not been to all of these,
Okay.
but there's a few coming up that I have been.
Ooh,
But
okay.
these are on my bucket list.
Okay, that's true. See, sometimes even travel agents have to.
Oh, we
dream.
have bucket lists.
That's
We have
right.
dreams, yeah. The next one is in the Amalfi Coast, and that's also in Italy, and it's called the Hotel Santa Caterina. Again, another breathtaking view. Can you imagine sitting out there every morning and
Sipping your
lunch and dinner?
coffee.
Picturesque
Cafe
views,
away.
just very laid back and very romantic.
Or drinking wine. I'm fine with that.
I
whether
was
it's
just
morning
gonna say
coffee or evening wine. I know you. You and I are on the same track.
I
here.
would be definitely enjoying my champagne in the morning and my wine in the evening.
Yes, yes.
Let's say a little closer to home, we're going to come back to the States, and they're the most exclusive and romantic of all the Florida Key resorts is called Little Palm Island Resort and Spa. It's in Little Torch Key, Florida. This little resort is only like 28 miles east of Key West, and the ferry goes back and forth every hour, so you'd have to take a ferry to it. But it's like 6 acres of tropical flowers and sandy beach. It's just beautiful. But due to the remote location of the island, they offer a full meal plan at $200 per day per person.
That's not bad at
no.
all.
On
And
a
you're-
remote island?
right,
Sure.
but I have to take a ferry to get to. So
Yeah.
like,
You do.
That's
Isn't
cool.
that nice?
That is
Yeah.
I bet they don't
Now-
have McDonald's.
Well, and I will tell you, no, that it's like nice chefs and, very
Yeah.
nice wines, and it's very exquisite. And here's the thing, though, too, there's no pets allowed, no phones, no TVs, so can you live without your iPhone?
Well, if you're being romantic, like that's half of it.
It's wonderful. Leave it at home, right?
Yeah.
Another one, my favorite is, which I have been to in Negril, Jamaica. It's called the Caves. The Caves Hotel and Resort. Every room is unique. Every room has so much character and charm, and it actually sits on top of the caves, and the coastal view is amazing. Absolutely. I mean, and they do have really nice chefs at the site, and people you'll find diving off the cliffs in Jamaica.
Wow.
It's in Negril. It's also not far from the Rick's Cafe, if you've ever heard of Rick's Cafe, where it's very famous for the restaurant and for the diving and shopping. And it's a little area, but it's beautiful.
So get our passports now is what you're saying.
You must get passports for all of these, except for California and Florida, yeah.
Sure, makes a lot of sense. I love you set the romantic
Yes.
scene here.
Yeah.
I know. Well, you've worked so hard. Would you like a
well-
margarita?
Yes.
I love it. Well,
Yes.
cheers to you.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for being
Thanks
so
for having
fun.
me on.
If you ever want to
Yes.
take us with you on any of your future
We can do
trips.
that.
On
We
an
can definitely do.
excursion.
It's the month of February in love, so it's even though it's almost over, continue on the tradition all year.
I love
Absolutely. Shouldn't be just for February. I
No.
love it. Lisa Hedinger with L&L Travel talking about the most romantic hotels on earth. Yeah, give her Facebook page a like and contact her when you need to go to one of those amazing, exquisite, one-of-a-kind places. We'll connect you at CILiving.tv. All right, and if you're in the midst of your workout, the ones you've done for weeks and it's getting boring, something needs to change, you need to get unstuck, how can you mix it up and get moving? Well, today's sponsor, the Savoy Recreation Center. They sent fitness expert Davey Taylor to show us how to spice things up using a simple disc.
Let's glide our way. I mean, doesn't that just sound like a good time? Don't you just want to do it just by saying, I'm going to go glide? Okay.
Yeah, but this is not something you do on the carpet.
We just learned because we read on here, it should be on a hard surface. Hard floors